People, I was just watching TMZ and I seen this news story and I said, let me tell you something. See, you gotta understand, TMZ is a paid off media outlet. They are paid off by the elites to push out whatever the elites want them to push out. Same way CNN is paid off. Fox News. All these national media outlets are paid off. You wanna know another media outlet that's paid off? Tasha K. She's paid off. You want to know another one that's paid off? Tariq Nasheed, he's paid off. Side Netta, he's paid off. All of these so-called big-time YouTubers that so-called delivering you the news, they are also paid off. So they are going to run with the narrative. They're not going to tell you what I'm going to tell you. They're not going to tell you the truth. Now let's go ahead and decipher this. Because TMZ running this, and you know what I'm saying, and they putting this all on blast. Oh, let's first of all, let's look at this woman's age. She's 21. That's what the media says. TMZ says she's 21. Please, somebody look at this woman and tell me, do she look like she's 21? If she's 21, then she had a very rough childhood. And if she's 21, how can she pose as a 16-year-old boy looking like a 60-year-old woman? Look at it. Look at it. Look at the right one. I mean the left one. And then look at the right one. How is that a 16-year-old boy? If she was posing as a boy, that boy that she's posing as can easily pass for 21, 22. But it says that this woman, it says a woman have posed, it says a woman has posed as 16-year-old boy to sexually assault over 50 girls. So let's look at it this way. Let's dissect this. This is a woman, and she's not going after men. She's not going after boys. She's going after other girls. She's going after so this is a 21-year-old woman who wants other women? Lesbians? Let's keep it real here, people. This news story seems not to be right to me. Seems to be fake. But if it's any validity to this news report, the number 50 symbolizes, remember what I told you about the number 50 when you dealing with, you know what I'm saying, the Illuminati, and when you're dealing with turns of centuries and turns of decades. As you know, we just turned into a new decade. We in 2020 so-called, right? We turned into a new decade. And as you know, I always told you that 50 symbolizes Jubilee. It's getting rid of the old to usher in the new. So being that this woman said has sexually assaulted over 50 little girls or 50 girls or 50, you know what I'm saying, women posing as a boy, and this is some type of sick lesbian sex seduction desire, what is that telling me? That's telling me it's the turn of a decade. This is ushering in what the world is going to be like. Woman worship, lesbians at an all-time high. Because keep it real, who controls the earth, people? If it's not the elites, it's the LGBT. Do they not control the earth, people? I mean, you can't say nothing about a lesbian without your channel getting deleted, or without your Facebook page getting deleted, or without you suffering some type of consequence, right? Hell, you can't even say too much about a gay man before you get deleted or before a consequence happens to you. Am I right or wrong, people? Am I right or am I wrong? Come on now. This is just, you know what I'm saying? This is propaganda. The reason why they putting plastering this all over television. Oh, woman posed as, you know what I'm saying, 16-year-old boy to sexually assault over 50 females. You gotta understand, people. Let me tell you something. I want to let you know something about lesbians and gay men. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand the person that you're looking at who is a lesbian, she's not really a lesbian. She's just being possessed by a lesbian spirit. The male that you're looking at, he's not really a gay male. You're looking at your friend who is being possessed by a gay spirit. So when they say they was born this way, yes, the spirit within them is born that way. These spirits come all the way from the book of Genesis. It says the angels which kept not their first estate, but came down and went into the daughters of man. The angels, which the Most High God sent down to earth to minister unto mankind, to teach them the right way. Instead, those angels came down and seen the daughters of man and seen that they was fine and seen that they was beautiful and coerced them, and they went into them and they had sex with those daughters of man, which gave birth to the Nephilim. That's when the giants was in the earth. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs was made by angels and man, or one man getting together and producing things like dinosaurs, things like alligators, things like crocodiles. You see what I'm saying, people? You see where I'm going here with this? Things like giants. But then the Most High God destroyed the wickedness from upon the face of the earth with the flood. See, when the Most High God destroyed the wickedness from the face of the earth with the flood, all of flesh had died. The spirits didn't die, because a spirit cannot die. Because if a spirit can die, then the Most High would have destroyed Satan a long time ago. But instead, the Most High got a place prepared for Satan and his angels, because a spirit cannot die. Flesh can die. Those same spirits that was back then that got so-called destroyed, the flesh that they was in, the flesh that those spirits was in back then, which is the dinosaurs and the giants, they so-called got destroyed back in the flood. But yet the flesh got destroyed. They was still living. They was still upon the earth. Those same spirits are still here today. And they get into your children. They get into your friends, your brothers and your sisters, and turn your brothers and your sisters into natural-born lesbians and homosexual men. These are spirits, people. And if you want proof, read the book of Enoch. It'll tell you all about these spirits. And this news story right here, that's what it's telling me. Because that's what these spirits does. They wants to take over. They are takeover spirits. Those giants back then, didn't they take over? Jack and the beanstalk. Jack, you know what I'm saying, threw the beans out the window, and it grew a big beanstalk. And what was at the top of that beanstalk? Wasn't it a giant? That was, you know what I'm saying, a story of the Nephilim. Jack and the Beanstalk. Yeah, that was the story of the Nephilim. These giants was take over then. And what about the dinosaurs? They was taking over, right? So the spirit, whatever these spirits possess, these spirits wants to take over. So this news story, if this news story is real or if it's fake, it's a spirit. And it's the media and the elites putting this news story together to show you that, listen, we are spiritually taking over. This is a new decade, and this new decade happened to be a takeover. We are taking over. We are controlling the earth. If you ain't down with the LGBT movement, you are out of here. If you are not down with the homosexual movement, you are out of here. That is what this news story is all about, people. I know some people say, how do you get all of that out of one news story? Well, it's very easy. I don't speak on my own accord. I speak according to the scriptures. I speak according to what the Most High God tell me to say. That's how I'm able to speak this from this one little news report. That's what this is all about, people. If it's real, I'm not too sure the news story is real. Her name is Gina Watts. You know what I'm saying? That's not it. Gina Watts, that's not even somebody who is over in the UK. They don't name themselves them type of names. Only Americans name themselves Watts. Gina. Anyway, I'm going on too much. But this news story, when I seen this, I said, oh Lord, this new generation, this is a takeover. That's what it is. That's exactly what this news story is pushing. That's why the paid off media is pushing it. They putting it in your face. They showing you what they all about. They ain't trying to get equal rights. They trying to take over. It's a takeover spirit. And it's to say, that's what this news story is about. And a lot of people ain't going to understand what I'm saying out of this news report, but that's what it is. If this news story is even real, I'm not too sure it's real. But you see, they at least got to put in your face the truth before, before they begin their agenda. They got to show you what the truth is, and it's on you to decipher the truth. But anyway, this is news. I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour right here on Gospel Talk Radio. I'm your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith, my co-host. If you're new to this channel, please tap that subscribe button. Hit that like button if you like this show. Hit that hate button if you hate this show. Hit that comment, leave a question or comment on this show. Also, don't forget, go to our Facebook fan page, 90.1 AM Radio Live. Go to Facebook, type in 90.1 AM Radio Live. Hit that follow button while you're over there. We go live over there every day with a spiritual food hour for you. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you.